Hi guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Prima Watercolor Confections Tropicals Watercolor Pan Set. There are 12 colors here, and there's just a little bit about what they are on the back. And I really liked the packaging for this one. I thought it was super duper cute, and I wanted to show you. But yeah, so we're going to be opening them up. I will give you some swatches, and then I'm going to do a piece with them. So here's what the set looks like out of the box. There's a little label in the corner, and on the back there is a ring so you can have your thumb through the pans. It comes in a little tin with 2 mixing wells on the top and 4 wells on the bottom, which opens up. There's a pre-printed, pre-cut swatch card, which I really enjoy. Fits right in the top, and then here are the little watercolor pans. Watercolor pans like this are so exciting for me because I normally work with tube watercolors. It's the same paint, but basically these ones are just really adorable because they're wrapped like little chocolates, and I'm super excited to open them. So let me unwrap these and then we will get to some swatching. One thing to note about these is that even though the numbers on the pans do coincide with the numbers on the swatch card, they all do have fancy names, but I thought that was really useful in case you're colorblind. I was definitely thinking of Doodle Date when I noticed this, but just something to note. So here they are, all unwrapped. I have to say that the colors do look a lot more earthy and muted after they've come unwrapped, so it'll be really interesting to see if the swatches match these. I also found that the pans slid a lot in the tin. I've never owned a set of watercolors in a tin before, so I don't know if that's a normal thing or if that's something to do with the quality of the tin itself. I bent the metal bits back, but they didn't really seem to have as firm a grip as they did when they were covered in paper, so maybe I will just put some double-sided tape in the bottom, or maybe try pushing the tabs harder. Not really sure on that one. But here are the swatches. I'm going to be doing them on the card that came with the set, and in the order that the pans are in the tin. Enjoy!
This is not the only time that we've chosen not to change. Think of what we leave behind. Think of what we take away.
So I don't know what you guys think, but I am actually really impressed with this set. Based on the pans, I thought they were going to look a lot earthier, and I'm happy to report that they match the packaging a lot more than they are true to the pans themselves. So here are what the paints look like up close one more time, and then we will get started on our piece.
Tell me now, how is it fair?
So for this piece, I decided to draw one of my original characters, and I started off by doing a quick sketch on some watercolor paper and inking that in a soft brown Pigma Micron pen, just so I could really let the colors of watercolor stand out and not really compete too much with a harsh black line art. My first step, as always, is to do the blushing, and I found mixing a really good pink-red skin tone for that was really easy. The set has a orange red and a more pink red, so I found that to be really helpful depending on what you need. And the skin tone too was actually really fun to make. I thought the brown in the set was actually really nice, and that gave me a great base to start off a really light wash with. One thing to note is that the purple in this set was very quick to become liquid, I guess? I'm not sure the way to word that, but you needed very little water to get a very dark color, and I thought that was really interesting. To be honest, because I got these from Hobby Lobby in the craft section, I wasn't too sure about the realness of them being artist quality, but after trying them, I would say that these are as nice as any artist grade watercolor I've ever tried. Even nicer, actually. The colors all seem to be very saturated and vibrant. Like with the hair here, I did use a variety of colors in this, but I did only use the paints in that set, and I found that the 2 reds and the yellows gave me a really good starting point for mixing any color that I needed that was warm. Honest's hair is actually a kind of light peach color, and I was thinking about switching it to red in recent months, and I decided to give it a go. I feel like the reds that they included in the set actually gave me a really good variety of tones to work with to mix the color that I wanted, and I didn't feel that the saturation of the watercolors really interfered with my mixing process at all, which was nice. Now here for the background, I also wanted to make use of the cooler colors in the set, and so I did use the blue and the purple and made us kind of brown color with adding some warm tones. So it's a very warm kind of purplish dull color for those tree branches. Then here I mixed a more pinkish deep hair color using that more pinkish red, and I really feel like that gave his hair the peach look that it should have. It's like on the line of pink, but not quite. It's like salmon. I've had this character since I was probably in middle school, like early middle school, and he was actually one of the first characters I drew a comic about, like a page of a comic with panels and stuff, because I had done comics before that were like a scene on one page, a scene on another page, but you get the idea. I'm happy to report, after doing all these glazes and washes, that the color intensity is very good, and I felt the watercolors actually blended very nicely. The colors themselves didn't seem like I was going to enjoy them as far as mixing skin tones, and they actually, to me, seemed to be a very good set if you're looking to do portraits. I would love to try some other skin tones with these, so let me know if you're interested in a video like that, but for this one I obviously did a very white character, and I found that the colors for both blushing the skin tone and changing the skin tone in different areas of lighting was really easy to do with the colors provided in the set, and I felt like my glazes were a little bit more transparent than usual. I mean, I really love my Magella Mission Golds, but I think these might have to be my new normal. So that's pretty much it for this piece. I just added some FineTec white highlights and signed it with a small black pen. But yeah, so let me know what you think about these watercolors. Would you like to see me do another painting with these? Maybe something a little bit more backgroundy? Maybe with some more layers? But let me know what you thought. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and I will see you in the next one.